Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I thought I'd just tell you a quick tale about what happened to me in the last week when I inquired about purchasing a classic 350. It wasn't brand new, it was second hand. Um, and it was from a dealer's that wasn't too close to me, so it would have had to have been delivered as well, but we didn't even get as far as that, to be honest with you. So I phoned the dealers up, I spoke to this guy. He took all my, before I even asked, well, when I inquired about it, he took all my details straight away. So he had me on the line, if you like. And I inquired about this classic 350, wanting to know how many owners it had, if it had its first service. It's only done, I think, under 1,500 miles. And yeah, I was just making a general inquiry about it. And he said to me, look, because things are quiet at the moment, I'll do you a deal. So I thought, oh, okay. He said, I will knock off the £199 admin fee. So I was like, I didn't even realise there was an admin fee. I didn't read the advert properly. When I went back and looked, it does say there's an admin fee of £200 or 199. And I said to him, well, I didn't realise there was an admin fee, so it hasn't really helped me out. So he said, well, you've caught me on a good day. What a salesman. Caught me on a good day. I'll knock another £100 off. So he said, really, that's 300 quid off. And I said, okay, as I said to you, it's not really, because I didn't know about the admin fee. But anyway, I'll have a think about it. And if I'm interested, I'll give you a call. He said, okay, that was it. Probably 6 hours later, that was one morning, 6 hours later, I got a call from a number I didn't recognise, and it was him. And he said, hello, Willie, have you had a thought about the Classic 350 and wanting to see what your thoughts were? And I said, no, I'm still thinking about it from this morning. I said, there's a few more on Bike Trader that I want to phone up. And then if I decide to buy your bike, I will give you a ring. And he said, well, I can't guarantee it's going to be here, all the normal stuff. I said, look, that's fine. If it's not there, then that's fine. If sell it to someone else, please. But at the moment, I haven't decided. So he said, okay. Probably 2 hours after that, he sent me a text saying, don't forget, I will waive the £199 admin fee, and I'll give you another £100 off if you buy it this week. It changed to, I'll give you £100 off, to I'll give you £100 off if you buy it this week. So I sent him a text back saying, as I said to you, thank you for the offer, but I'm still thinking about it and I'm inquiring about other bikes, and I will get back to you should I decide to buy yours. Anyway, the next morning, I got a phone call, and I kind of recognised the number, but I thought I better answer it just in case he was offering me more money off. And it was a dealer's, but it was a different person. It was a woman this time, and she said, oh, I've just phoning to see if you've had any thoughts about the Classic 350. So I went through the whole thing about what I said to the previous guy, and she said to me, we will waive the £199 admin fee. And I said, yeah, I realise that. And I said, you also offered me £100 off if I bought it this week. I should have said £500 off, shouldn't I? And she said, oh, well, yes, obviously, if that's what's been agreed, then we'll do that as well. So I left it at that. A day went past, and then the original guy phoned me back. And I said to him, look, you need to understand that I haven't made a decision yet. When I do decide, and if it's the bike that you're selling, I will ring you. I couldn't make it any clearer than that. He said, no, that's fine. I just, we've had a lot of interest in this bike over the last few days, and I don't want you to be disappointed. All the normal stuff that they say. I said, listen, I won't be disappointed because it would have been my fault that I didn't buy it. So leave it at that. That evening, probably about 5 o'clock, he sent me another text. Hi, Willie, just to let you know, we've had an extremely large amount of interest in the bike. And I just wanted to see if you had come to a decision yet. So I didn't reply to that. I thought, well, this is getting ridiculous. Since then, I've had probably 3 more phone calls, if you can believe that, and probably 6 more texts. Now, I suppose the reason I've done this video is twofold. The first thing is, I know it's tough. I know that the motorbike industry is struggling at the moment, and obviously dealers are desperate to sell bikes. I get that. I really do, and I feel for them. And I kind of originally felt really sorry for this guy, because I could almost sense the desperation in his voice, actually, which is awful. But don't keep pestering someone like that, because you put me off straight away. Don't keep. I've told you what I will do, and if I want that bike, I will phone you up and I will buy it, or I'll come in and buy it, or whatever. I've explained to you the situation. You do not need to phone me half a dozen times and text me every other day just to see if I've made my mind up yet, because just you phoning puts me off. It doesn't make me think, oh yeah, actually I'd forgotten about that, I'll buy it. No, it doesn't work like that. The second point is this admin fee. Now, maybe I'm turning into a grumpy old man, but what is that about? What is the £200? He said to me they charge £200 for every used and new motorbike that they sell. Now, I kind of maybe understand it on a new bike, although the on the road charges when you buy a new bike, you pay for that. The dealers don't pay for that. So I kind of don't get it, I suppose. What are they? What costs £200? I mean, surely that's their job, is to do the paperwork to sell me the bike. And I just think it's just a way of them getting an extra couple of £100 out of us. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you've caught me on a bad day, but I've just had a text from them, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a video about this because it's starting to get on my nerves. The next thing they'll be knocking on the door. It felt a bit like that. And yeah, there is overkill. I know that they're salesmen and they've got to make a living, and I get all that, and I feel for them because it's really tough at the moment. But do you know what? Just give it a little breathing space so that people can then decide, and then don't charge an admin fee of £200 and then knock it off thinking that you're doing me a favour. I mean, that to me, it pissed me off more than anything else. I didn't feel like, oh, that's good, because I didn't know about the £200 admin fee. But what do you think? Am I just being a grumpy old man? Anyway, guys, I want to spin the camera. Oh, no, do you know what? Before I spin the camera around to show you my wood, Benelli 400 Imperiale. What are your thoughts on it? Very close to buying one the other day. They look very much like a classic 350. If I bought one of them, I would definitely paint it, 100%. I would debadge it, and I would just have it as an army-looking bike. I think they look really nice, and I know a lot of you don't like them. I know that they're made in China, I think, and all of those things, but I think they look really good. And when I went down to TTT with the All Year Motorcyclists, they had one down there, and it was lovely. I really, really liked it. And I can pick one of those up a lot cheaper than I can a classic 350, which would then make me feel that if I really muck it up when I paint it, it's not such a bad thing. But yeah, tell me what you think, guys. Let me spin the camera around and show you. Right, guys. As you see, I've got lots of wood, but you get a willy cuddle if you can tell me what is different about that picture. I'm sure you'll see. Anyway, let me turn the big light on, because I've been trying to give this a proper clean. It's got so filthy, and I've spent the last the whole day really cleaning this, in between phone calls from the dealer trying to sell me a bike. And I want to say a thank you to Jay, one of my subscribers. He sent me these little bits of string or rope. Can you see that? And they're so good for cleaning around the back of exhausts, because you can't get in there. It's so tricky. And he sent me a few of them, and it really is brilliant. I'm sure you've all had these before, and I'm the last to know. But thanks, Jay. Absolutely brilliant. My exhausts look incredible, as does the bike. Do you know what? It's only every time I do a video with you guys, that's the only time I realise how different the nose cone is to the tank. Every other time I don't notice it, but it's when I'm pointing a camera at it and I think, my God, it's a totally different colour. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good week. And yeah, if anyone's selling a classic 350, my email's in the description. Send me an email, or a Benelli Imperiale 400. All right, guys, have a great week, and I'll catch you soon. Ride safe.